Hi, my name is Eric Koski, and I'm going to be doing my guide around the sheep brain here. Okay, starting at the top, and I will not be using the definitions here. We have the arachnoid matter, which is the middle of the three layers of the meninges. We have the cerebellum right here, which controls our muscles and our balance, so it helps us when we sit and stand. We have the cerebral aqueduct, which connects the third and fourth ventricle and is containing cerebral spinal fluid. This is the cerebrum, which is the largest portion of the mammal brain here. We have the choroid plexus, which is right there, and that contains the production for the cerebral spinal fluid. We have the corpus callosum, which is right here, and that is the nervous tissue that connects the two hemispheres of the brain. We have the cortex, which is the outer portion of the cerebrum. We have the cranial nerves, which there would be 12 of them, but it did get removed in the original dissection. We have the diencephalon, which is made up of the thalamus and the hypothalamus. We have the dura mater, and you can still see a little bit here, which is the outer layer of the meninges. We have the gray matter here, which is unmyelinated axons in the cerebrum. We have the gyrus right here, which are the folds in the brain here in the cerebrum. We have the hippocampus, which stores short memory and stores it to long-term memory. And then we have the hypophysis, which is also the pituitary gland. It would be hanging right here, that controls our hormones and produces our hormones. We have our hypothalamus, which is right here, and that is what keeps our internal homeostasis by controlling body temperature, appetite, and whatnot. Then we have the medulla, which sends signals up and down the spinal cord to the different parts of the body and the brain. And then we have the midbrain, which is ahead of the pons here. So this is our midbrain right here and lower of the diencephalon. We have the olfactory bulb, which hooks up to our olfactory nerves, which helps us smell. We have the optic chiasma, which is the crossing point for our optic nerves. That's what helps us see. And you'll be able to see it a little bit better on this side of the brain here. Okay, then we have the pia mater, which is the, I don't know if you can see it here, but the lowest tissue here of the meninges, just a thin layer. Then we have our pineal body, which produces things such as the melatonin. We have the pons, which is also called the bridge, and that sends most of our signals to the appropriate setting up here and then down the spinal cord as well. Another one is the sulcus, and that is the red lines that we see here now that it's dried out a little bit. The red lines and then the white lines as well. Those are the grooves in between the gyri, or the gyrus. We also have the thalamus. We'll be able to see it better here. The thalamus. And that is our main central, nervous receiver / sender to the appropriate regions in the brain and then down our spinal cord as well. All right, and then we have the ventricles. This is the lateral ventricles, the first and second as such on the other side as well. And then we have the third, we have the fourth, and that is filled with cerebrospinal fluid. And then, last but not least, we have the white matter, which is myelinated axons in the cerebrum. And then we have the gray matter, which is the unmyelinated axons in the cerebrum. Thank you.